Alright. Okay. Let's just... Yeah. So... Back to this. Back to this. Okay. So... this is Quantcast, yeah. Now, the individual subdivisions of Costa Rica are more tied to the actual cities themselves that they're a part of, so maybe we'll be able to find something for them. Not Guanacast. A red list country? Okay. Yeah. I will turn that up because that is a bit bright. Pacifica Fernandez. Oh! What are these? Okay. Costa Rica color palette. This is interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird, but cool. Let's see. Costa Rica regions. When was Guanacast founded? That must have been something I looked up a long time ago. Provinces, yeah. Yeah, just give me like the Wikipedia stuff. Give me something quick. Oh, they all have flags! Look at that! They all have flags! Hey, it's been a long time since we've gotten to a place that has their own flags for each region. I'm impressed. So they all have their own flags. Impressive! Well done, Costa Rica. That helps me. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, this is good. So we got this, and we got these flags. So that's good. So, okay. Guanacast, Aloelo. Let's bring this in here. So we got red, blue, green, white. What I was thinking for Guanacast is kind of like a sort of a tanned green thing. Kind of like a Mountain Dew green or something. So we'll try that. see if we can make that work. So something in between green and gold. See if that works out for us. Let's use an original color and see what we can take from that. Hopefully I can get maybe Costa Rica and Panama done, I hope. Okay, it's more yellowish. Get into the green. Okay. That's not a bad start, so let's just put that down and see what it looks like. Okay, that's not bad. It's mostly like what I'm kind of looking for. That isn't bad. We might be able to stick with that, but you know, we'll see. It's more yellowish than I really wanted, so. Okay, that's more greenish, but still kind of yellowish. Yeah, then that's looking more like these. So. Yeah, we'll have to, you know, make the sacrifices where they are. So I'll take this. I think that's pretty much the best I'll get. Yeah. It's still greenish, still yellowish, still what I'm looking for, so. Okay, it's Guanacast, Alajuela. Got like a coat of arms kind of a thing. I was thinking yellow on this, but Heredia. Heredia has kind of a yellow thing too. Okay. Let's try a yellow and orange kind of a thing, but they still have to be distinct in their own way. Okay. So this is going to be more yellow. But more of kind of a moderate yellow. Ooh, that's and it is. It's sort of close, but it's not that bad. I mean, we've had similar colors close to each other, but mainly it's like the shading of them. Yeah, that's probably better. Let's compare it to like Spain's yellow color, because that does look more washed out comparatively, but it's, I don't know. I want something probably in between what both of those are. Yeah, the Spain one is brighter. It's got more kind of life to it. Komachi's theme. Yeah, this thing's pretty laggy today. Okay, that was meant to be like a golden yellow. That yellow specifically was meant to be very golden. So let's see how distinct it is. They're all distinct. They're all distinct. Not perfectly distinct, but distinct with what I'm looking for, so that is impressive in its own way. Okay, we might be able to even do a variation, just make kind of an orange version. Still gotta be clearly orange, but... Yeah, it's too dark. That's too different from the other ones. So it should be brighter. A bright orange. I'm looking for a bright orange that's distinct in its own way. That's getting there. I want it even brighter. Yeah, there's another orange there too. So I want it bright. Let's bring it up. So this should be around as bright as it gets. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay. Go away. What's going on? What is going on? That's supposed to click it off, why is it not? Are you kidding me? Okay. So... Twins Arenas. Okay, that's a lot. White, red, green, blue. I think it's begging to be kind of blue or purple, though. Probably purple, yeah. You know, it's got a P in it, so why not? Purple. Doesn't have to be that dark. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So this is San Jose, which is just a red and like a blue. It's kind of like a Somalia's flag. Could be pink, could be red. Cartago is red and blue. Okay, San Jose. I'm thinking pink on San Jose and then another purple for Cartago. Okay, so San Jose, pink. Pinks are never easy to make. Ooh, that's yeah, you know, between red and between... Yeah, that's mostly what I'm looking for. That's, you know... We'll compare it and check it later. That's pretty good. And then Cartago, that's going to be some kind of a purple. Maybe more a bluish purple. Surprised I never used any blues for Costa Rica. Whoa, what a nice... I want this to be darker. That's, yeah, I did want to make it darker, but we've had a kind of similar theme with the lighting. All of them have been relatively bright, so that makes that one really stand out. It's a good color, it's that good bluish, you know, purplish that I'm looking for, but just make it brighter. And that looks too similar. That's pretty good. We're getting there. I'll probably just take that and then pull that up. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So San Jose is the capital of Costa Rica. I thought that was the case, so Cartago was not. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Alright, so that's Costa Rica, and now we're on Panama. And I was thinking of keeping this as Limon, and I'm all good with that. So, alright, good that we actually had flags for Costa Rica. I was impressed that we did. Let's see if we do for Panama. Provinces of Panama. Get that. Give me subterranean. Give me subterranean. I'm good with that. Oh, look at that. They all have flags too. And then they got like native flags as well. Good. Fantastic. Good. I like it when they have flags. That's good. Alright. Okay. Let's just look up colors of Panama as well and see if there's anything for that. Colors of Panama. Probably not, but you know. You don't know. Good that they have their own flags, though. Good. I thought this would be harder. Blue, red, and white. Yeah. Yeah. So Panama on mine is a blue color. The country of Panama. Okay, get this audio up. Come on. Okay, this is painful. This hurts. This is sad. These babies just lag a lot these days. Sego Yin Yang. Well, thank you, sir. Good to see you. I thank you for tuning in. Sadly, the thing is lagging at the moment. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes this goes well. Sometimes it goes very slowly. So I just got done with Costa Rica, and we're going to go on to Panama. So I'm happy you tuned in there. Okay, I'll just go for a bit. Wait for that to load, and I'll try and put on music once it's chilled out, because it's bloody. It's not in the mood right now, so I'll just give it some time. Okay. So is this working? Okay, it's working. It's a bit slow, but it's going. Okay, they're very Spanish names. But I'll just go left to right. I know Chiriqui, I know that one, so. Okay, but these ones are more like native ones in the very west here, so. Let's see what we got. Yeah. So, an X, the symbol is just an X. Okay. Well, that's cool. Hello there, Yuka. Yeah, I saw you responded in Discord there because my laptop is sucking and not picking up like Discord, but my tablet still does. So half the time things happen and I don't even like see them on my laptop, so I just wait until my tablet tells me. Okay. But this first one should just be like gray or white or something. Presuming that it's their actual flag color. Once this thing loads, it's not in the best mood. The music folder just died completely. Can I at least reset the song? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll try resetting it. It ain't good. Yes, sir, I am. Yes, sir, I am. Every single one, every single subdivision in the entire world for every country. That's right. Gotta look at each one, you know, see what it's about, color them, and, you know, keep the colors consistent and all that. Yeah, that's right. There's a reason I stream it, because, you know, I can get a little bit, like, tired and, you know, lonely just, sitting in my room, coloring out, this, gray background here, so I appreciate the company. Okay. So the first one is going to be a gray. Have I heard of Nensei? No, I have not. I have not heard of Nensei. Is that like a fan game or something like that? I've been like sort of looking into those other like fan characters and stuff, but I haven't heard of that one. Yes, sir. This is you know, my little mapping business and stuff that I've done. For me, this is pretty basic. That might sound shocking, but for me, this is not like that. I mean, it's time consuming, but it's not the most crazy thing for me. It's just kind of annoying. Okay, so usually it's best if you go with like red for a gray. The thing usually kind of auto does that for you. But it doesn't really matter the less color you have when you choose a gray, so you know, do I want it to be like a bright gray or do I want it to be darker gray? That's not bad. Let's start with that. That's pretty good. I'll take that. If it loads, honestly. Half the problem with this program is just when it lags sometimes. Sometimes it crashes and stuff. And the zoom in these days, not what it used to be. You know, the zoom in takes forever. Okay, color it in. Come on. Come on. Problem is, it might not be that different from the like standard gray, which you know, wouldn't want that. But let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, there it is. It's not bad. That's not bad. For now, I think that's pretty good. I think that's fine. Okay. Bocas de Toro. What's that? These are like the native areas. Okay. This is the pain. It's like you just have like 2 tabs open and the thing like dies. So like I just want my little like Wikipedia article here. Okay, this. Oh, okay, it's back, but it's probably like not back in reality. So where are we at? Bocas de Toro? Yeah, that's where we're at. So that's green and yellow. Okay. I could go with another lime green thing, but I don't think I want to do that. I've done a lot of lime greens. Nensei is a collection of albums by Link64. I see, I see. I've been looking around for those. I downloaded all of like Rapidity is a Justice. That's, you can even see it. But I don't have it, I don't got it like on a playlist yet, so I'll probably play that later, because that's actually like a really good album. But I don't have, I have all the songs separately right now, but I don't have all of them like as in like a playlist or in like one mega video. Not like it really matters, because if the video player just like crashes and dies, I don't think, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter anyway, like it is now. You know, whatever. Sad day. But, oh, this is... Okay, I'm getting impatient. Let me just relax. Let me just relax. I mean, for me, this is sort of like starting a little bit early, too, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so we'll close this. Are you kidding me? We'll close both of these. And I'll just, you know, reopen them, and we'll just go from there. Honestly, the worst thing about this isn't even like the map things, it's the lag things. Because the more this thing updates, the more it just lags and lags and lags. You get quality of life stuff, like the save features is better, but it also just hurts. It just hurts. Yeah, the more I do this, the more I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe I should just make like another template and just start coloring from there, because, you know, I don't know, man. Okay. Fresh folder thing opened. Go to my music. Get my music. Open the thing. Click the thing. This is like an hour-long video. And then just play the music. Can you do that? I clicked on it. Let's just hope it works. Yeah, but, you know, Yuka, if you've got any, like, suggestions for, like, albums or artists or, you know, groups, that got any kind of remixes or whatever, you can just, like, throw them to me, and I'll look into them. And even if there's not, like, some kind of, like, mega compilation video out there for them, I can, like, easily, like, make one for myself. Just, like, edit their stuff together and make a thing for that. So, you know, I don't mind the suggestions at all. I'm just trying to play like that one guy who like made pretty much an orchestral remix for like all the game OSTs. So I'm just checking that out to see what I think. Okay, so this one, it was yellow and green. You know, so yellow and green. Probably. You can make it a lime green sort of a thing. Okay, we're still in the gray zone. So let's pull this in. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. Just a green, but it's not a bad green. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Can't add music directly in OBS. I can do it, but the problem is then I can't hear it. You know, which kind of like bugs me. I can do it if I had to. Maybe I should probably do that more, just like to be used to it. But the thing is, when I do it in OBS, it are you kidding me? It basically just plays it in the background, so I can't even like see where it is like in the video while it's going. Okay, fine. You won't want it. Okay, will you play Mountain of Faith then? No? Wow, are you kidding me? Subakura's Thief? Well, I don't think I have. I mostly just got like Touhou like album stuff. Okay, does the thing I played before work, or is it just dead? Okay, this works. So the other ones don't work for some reason. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I guess I'll try something else. Let's see if this works. Okay, that works. As long as it doesn't crash midway. Seems kind of quiet. Looks quiet. Yeah, that is quiet. Okay. Okay, Yuka, I will get that. I will get that. Just, sadly not right now, because, as you can see, if I went onto YouTube, the thing probably would just die, so, Okay. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Okay, good. Okay. All that just to put on music, seriously. What is with the internet these days? Okay. Cheetah Queen. Okay. What's that gonna be? That should be... Yeah, it shouldn't be down here, it should be here. Red and green. I'm thinking then just a red for that one. Probably kind of a glowish, brightish red. Hopefully it loads in, okay. Once you've colored in a decent bit of them, then it kind of like loads back and then you can do it like relatively quickly, but that's more orangish. I want something a bit brighter. Yeah, something annoying as well is like all my conversion attempts, like a lot of like video converters I use, they don't work on like YouTube videos now for some reason. They were working great like a couple of days ago, but now they just don't work now. So it's like, oh, now you just can't download videos. And it's just the most annoying thing. Because it's like, why, A couple of days ago I could do it, and then suddenly I just can't. Okay, this should be good. That's good, yeah. Nobi Boogly. Okay. So that's green and red. Okay. Can make it yellow. Well, I have loved the OST in Lene. From what I've gotten, the boss themes and all that, I've loved that. So, Okay. Is this? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Panama's looking kind of standard. Veraguas. What's that? That's just blue. That's bad, but relax, man. Sometimes my PC's like that too. Yeah. No, it's no problem. It's no problem. Yeah. No. You gotta be patient. That's how it goes. Yeah. So, you're right. Okay. So, blue. Okay, blue. That's I call you Vave. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like a W thing. Is Vave alright? But, yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in and all that. Don't blame you for sleeping. I don't know what time zone you're in, but sleep if you need to, very much. Yeah, good to see you. So, you know, thanks for tuning in. Okay, bluish. What kind of a blue? Yeah, definitely. You know, happy you tuned in and stuff. Yeah, nice seeing you. That's a nice blue. That's a nice one. Yeah. Ooh, that is good. Los Santos. We literally have Los Santos right here. Herrera. I'm thinking Herrera's like gonna be like brown. Oh, it's like a Ukraine flag or something. Okay, Herrera is like that. Los Santos is like this. Oh, we have this X symbol. That's fine, that's fine. I guess this is like a no data thing. But then this one doesn't have that, so it's kind of weird. Oh, yo! Yeah, let's go! Okay, I'm into this, yeah. I forgot this is on here. Let's go. I thought this was like a more chill album. I'm into this. Okay. Herrera. I'm thinking Herrera can be brown. I'm still thinking that. But maybe more like a glowy brown. We're kind of going like more bright colors with Panama here. It's good when the colors are all, for a country, are all sort of like part of the same lighting for the most part. Oh, that's like an orange. Yeah, that's, yeah. What is it? So, blue and yellow. Could be... Yeah, it's about best I can get. Orangish, brownish. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. So Los Santos, what's Los Santos gonna be? I'm thinking maybe like let's compare it like to what's around it though. So alone, okay, this is fancy and this is fancy. Okay. Okay, let's make this darker. More red. Let's try this on the opposite spectrum. A lot of the reds blend in, sadly. A lot of them blend in. Oh, that's, well, yeah, yeah, actually that's... Okay, alright. Lumina Shaki. Yes indeed I do. I color each one individually, and I reference flags or reference official colors as much as I can. Yeah, it's a process. But yeah, that's what I do. Good to see you. Okay. So these were like fancy though. So like clear, whatever. Yeah, like get this. So I'm thinking probably some kind of like good-looking red color, kind of a rosish kind of color. And then the other one probably gonna be like a gold sort of color. Okay, put that up a bit. Right. That's, yeah, that's, I'll try that. We'll see how it looks. Okay. Okay, not bad. I'll keep that for now. And I'll change it if I want. So this will be a gold. And I hate making golds. Golds are really hard to make. So let's go to like yellow, like a good yellow. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, okay, it's distinct from the other one. Okay, I'm liking this. Yeah, I like that. Great color. Yeah, thank you. You know, I try to make the colors as pretty as I can, you know. It's a lot about contrast and stuff. You know, you gotta know... I mean, part of it is like learning the code for the colors. Oh, yeah, thank you. You might actually know this color spectrum, yeah. But, you know, a lot of it's like about contrast and stuff like that. It's kind of basic if you've taken like art classes on it. And even though I took art classes, I never was good at drawing. But I always was good at matching colors and stuff, so... Okay, so now we're at the Panama sections of Panama. So let's see what those are. Panama City has no color, that's fine. Panama Oeste is like this. Which is scarlet color. Okay. Yellow. Yellow and green, so that one is calling for another yellow in and of itself, so we're gonna have to like balance these three yellows here. So I'm gonna make a bright yellow for that. And I really hate working with yellows because a lot of times the brightest ones aren't bright enough, and getting it dark without making it look ugly isn't good. So let's make, yeah, like I get it brighter, then it looks more like a creamy sort of color rather than yellow, so this is bright. Okay. That's okay. That's not bad. I could make it a little bit darker. That's not too much. Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's okay as it is. It's okay as it is, because it's definitely distinct from the gold one. That's... yeah, it's bright, it's all that, so I'll keep that for now, if I get any other ideas. But Panama City probably would be like a blue for me, I'm thinking. But whether it should be like a bright blue or a dark blue, I'm not sure. Probably better as a lighter blue, actually, in the shades we're already at. Or maybe purple, actually. I mean, yeah, Panama's flag is like a red and a blue, so... this might be pretty good. And we haven't used any other purples for Panama, so... yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Guniala. Which is a scarlet color. Should be this right here. And then there's this. But, you know, we pretty much used variants of red all throughout here, and they all look unique, right? So, yeah, pays off. Okay, Guniala. should be here. Okay, like a yellow, red, green. That's an interesting one. Probably what I want for that is sort of a tan, brownish light thing. Oh, that color's very similar to the Puntarenas for the Costa Rica one I did, actually. They're very similar. That's the worst thing about this, is doing it and not like repeating the same colors. Because a lot of times you'll get like a good color, but then it looks just like another one. So it doesn't really work. So let's compare these. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's actually fine. That's fine. As long as you can visually see it, then it's fine. Okay. Another like a light brownish thing. Okay. Okay, this is pretty... Yeah, that's more... Okay, make it probably a little bit less. Yeah, make it more like a dull yellow. Ooh, that's interesting. I do like that. Okay. Darien. Oh, that's baby blue and a green. Okay. It's definitely going to be a lighter color like this one was. Baby blue and a green. I could... That's probably like a kind of like a light turquoise, which I almost never do, so... Let's check that out. Okay. And put a little more green in it. I'm happy at this music choice, though. Happy at this music choice, though. This is actually a great album. I forgot about this. Yeah. This is the color I'm looking for. I just need the right shading. I'll try that. I color it based on the flag. As much as I can, yeah. Keep in mind, like, all these places up here that I did, in like, Nicaragua, Guatemala, all this, they didn't have their own flags, you know? So for them, I pretty much had to just, based on whatever I could, you know? Like, anything I could use as any kind of inspiration, I use it for that, but... As much as I can, I try to make it, like, fitting of the place. Like the US states, when I did them, I tried to, like, make it based on, like, the official color of the state, or on the flag of the state, or anything like that. Anything I can use, you know? So... Yeah, in this case, it's mostly based on the flags, or just based on anything I kind of associate with the place. Like the name, sometimes. Like, sometimes the name is, like, based on, like, a saint or something. And sometimes those saints have like colors associated with them, so you know, I'll try and use that. But you know, anything I can use. Okay, I'm good with this color pretty much. So Embera has nothing, no flag for that one. So. I was thinking kind of a red, because this other one over here is red, and I'm thinking that would stand out very well. So, okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. So let's just see if, you know, compared to other reds, it's good. Yeah, it's Touhou, good song. It is. You know, it's enjoyable. Good music besides Doki Doki Wagu Wagu. I mean, I do think whoever's singing this is doing a very good job. I think this is a good performer there. So, you know, credits to her for her vocal skills. Okay. Yeah, this should be distinct, but with reds, it's, like, harder to tell, so... That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, let's bring this out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, these are distinct. I've been getting pretty lucky with that as of late. Not having them be too close. Okay, so this right here is Colombia. So we're done with Panama, so this is Panama. And I was kind of thinking of making this maybe a shorter stream myself, but I actually did this faster than I expected to. So I'm not gonna do Colombia yet because Colombia is like in South America, and I don't want to do South America until I've done all of North America. So that means I got some Caribbean islands to do. I already did a couple of them. Like I did the U.S. Caribbean islands, so like the U.S. Virgin Islands and whatnot. I got those colored. Maybe a bit hard to see, but the first one I have to do. Here's the U.S. and whatnot. But the first one I have to do, because I already did St. Pierre and Miquelon, which is right here. So what we got to do. Time for some zoom in. Let's see if I can actually zoom in all the way to it. I might lose it actually. Because I believe this one has all of its subdivisions. It's not just like split. So I'm gonna zoom in. Where is it? Yeah, I don't want to lose it, you know. There it is, there it is. Okay. The problem is, like, when you zoom in, it goes a little bit to the right. And that's lagging because it has to, like, recalculate the widths of the borders and whatnot. So. Okay, is it working? Oh no, it's dying. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Is it okay? My god, yep. Okay. This is Bermuda. And unlike a lot of these islands on this, it actually gives them all of the different regions of Bermuda. I think there's like... Oh yeah, this is Bermuda right here. You can probably see it. Compared to like the US. So this is how close I gotta go in here. Oh, now it's like lagging, so it's... Okay. Okay, so let's go slowly, baby steps here. Okay, good, good, good. We're good. Okay. Okay, go right. Go up. Zoom in. It didn't used to be this sensitive about zooming, but it is now. Let's see how close I can really get into this. Because I usually don't even go in this close. Because let's see if he's improved the zooming to the point where you can actually get in this close. Because in the past, like, it wasn't like that. Zoom in. Okay, I pressed it and it's taking a bit. I actually believe I have zoomed in to Bermuda before. But that was before the zoom thing was like updated. Okay. Because you used to be able to just use like the mouse pretty comfortably, but now if you use the mouse it like bugs out. You can't use the mouse anymore, you gotta use the keyboard. Ugh. That's the saddest thing now is zooming. Back in the day zooming was so easy, but the save system sucked. Nowadays the save system is great, but the zoom in sucks. So it's like a trade-off. At least it means that like if you mess up something, the save is like great and it's really easy to like go back. I think this is it actually. Like I'm trying to press it, but it's not going. I think this might be the limit. How many countries have I already painted? Well, I'm going like basically like left to right. So I started in like Alaska. So I've done Canada, I've done USA, including all the like the little islands the US has. I've done Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and then just tonight I did Costa Rica and Panama. Yeah, that's all of them. So when I did like I think like Mariana Islands, and I did like I think Micronesia. Yeah, so you know. I'm going like left to right, so I'm doing like the Americas first, and then I'll do like Europe and all that, and you know, just doing it in order, very slowly, but you know. I think this is it. I don't think I'm gonna wait to see if it can actually sit on the countries again and give me the highlighter or whatever, but I think it's actually as zoomed in as it can go. I think I reached the limit on it. But that's okay, because there's another way to actually paint them other than clicking on them. So, I'm just going to make sure of that, and then we'll... Yeah, okay, so we're here now. So it's clicking now, so I'm going to press it again. Nothing. So I'm pressing the zoom in button and nothing's happening. So this is as far as it goes. Okay, so we got Bermuda here. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this the more old-fashioned way with the manual checker. Bermuda regions. And probably what I will do too, just to make it more visible, I'll make it borderless. And we will manually search for each of them and color them that way. But back in the day, actually, you weren't able... Some of these things were so small, they were impossible to click on, so the only way to actually color them in was with the manual searching. So I actually had a list of, like, certain places that are impossible to color. But thankfully, for the most part, everything is possible to color now by clicking on it, as far as I know. So that's good. But okay, so administrative divisions of Bermuda. Yeah, but I've colored pretty much I've colored all of North America besides the small islands at this point. Besides the Caribbean and the islands and stuff, I've colored all of North America at this point, so that's pretty good, you know? Especially because Central America has all of those small territories in it and stuff like that, so I'm happy to be done with that. Okay, so here's what we got here. This is what they are. Alright, so the first is Sandy's. So we're gonna go... yeah, we'll go in order of this map here, so... Sandy's. Of course, I doubt any of these have their own flags or anything like that, so... If they did, I'd be impressed, but I don't really... Okay, borderless, so now we can see it better when it's there. But, you know, I'll click on it just to see. Population, 6,000 people. Okay. Yeah, this is all the information on it, so... Lagoon Park Preschool, Primary School, hey! It's got all, you know, it's got schools. That's cool. You know. 1857, cool. This is cool. But, in this case, I have nothing to reference, so I'm gonna pretty much wing it in terms of the colors. So, let's see what we have here. Devonshire, Hamilton, Paget, Pembroke, St. George's, Sandys, Smiths, Southampton, Warwick. Okay. So, Sandys, I'm feeling a light red. That's my instinct. A light red for Sandys. It's good that this album is actually pretty exciting, because, you know, helps the time pass better. Yeah, but this is, the worser ones. The ones where it's just a bunch of subdivisions, and I got no reference for it, and it's small, and that's what it is, so, you know. These ones are the roughest ones. I'm kind of looking forward to when I get to the other Caribbean islands, because that'll be more fun, and I'll be able to do them more quick. And I'll just be doing individual countries too, but for this one, you know, I'm gonna be slower. Now, the island colors, you know, you want to make the island colors bright. You make island colors really bright or dark. You make them like a really light color, and then they're like invisible, so... That's not bad. Yeah, that's about what I'm looking for, so... Now... Sandys. Is that there? It's loading on there, but... Yeah, I'll probably end this after I'm done Bermuda, and then I might do something more fun. Like I might play Touhou 1 or something. Because I'm in the mood for it, you know. Ugh. Okay, it's bad actually. It's kind of dying. Because when it goes to that, sometimes it crashes, and I really don't want it to crash. There is an autosave feature, but I don't want it to... Okay, this is... Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. I gotta make all of them bright. At a bare minimum, so... Okay, so Sandy's Southampton is what's next. Usually I make Southampton's blue. So we'll make that blue. I'll make it a regular bluish. We're at a good shade here. I probably could use the same shade. These good Sakya theme remixes. Oh, man. Ugh, not good. Okay, blue. Okay, bring this to a mid-blue. That's too purplish. Yeah, I just wanna... They're just a good dark normal blue. This is brighter than I want. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We'll take that. The good thing about islands is that even though you need it to be like a minimum level of brightness. At the same time, it doesn't really matter if it's like that similar to another one because it's just not visible, really. Southampton. Yeah, next one will be the Bahamas in that case. But even that one will be faster than this, so. Oh, who is this singer? I swear I've heard this singer before. I swear I've heard this voice before. Oh, who is this? I know who this is. What was this from? Oh, now I'm fighting, dude. Oh, what was, dude? What was... Oh, it was from a Bleach opening, right. This sounds really similar to a Bleach opening I heard. Yeah. Man. I need to remember more of my Bleach openings. Okay, seriously? It's taking this long? Oh, man, this is sad, dude. Oh well, fine. This one's gonna be the slog. I knew Bermuda was gonna be a bad one going in. Because most of the time he doesn't, you know, include regions like this, but he does now, so... Fine, dude. If that's what you're gonna do, then you can do it, dude. I just hope it doesn't crash. It shouldn't crash, I'll get it done. I will save, I'll save this, get the names down, and, be good from there. Okay, I think it's actually, like... Okay, did it go? Like, I'm not sure if it's okay. Like, this is way too long. Like, this is bad. I might have to stop it and then just reset it because go the best gold frog owner. Good to see ya. I watch Bleach. Oh yeah, you bet, dude. I watch Bleach. Yeah. Back in the day, loved that stuff, man. You know, I mean, Bleach back in the day got, you know, this sort of weird controversy where people were like, Bleach is mediocre. You know, but we've sort of been rising, slowly rising, you know, and, you know, the anime is coming back and this and that. And, I'm into it. I'm pumped because, you know, I've loved Bleach, I've loved the manga, I've loved all that stuff, and it's coming back. It's still thriving in its own way. The Bleach community has been very quiet for the last couple years, and I'm I'm just happy that it's still going, dude. Because for me, you know. I haven't watched Bleach, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, you know, Bleach for me, like, when I first watched it when I was a kid, I was, like, very, like, I was one of those, like, acquired taste, like, I only watch the very good, well-written anime. If it has, if it's more simple, then it's not of my taste. And I watched Bleach and I was like, and I basically nitpicked it. And then years later, I watched it again, and I was like, oh, this is a blast, dude. This is fun. This is, I like this, dude. I'm into this. So, I watched Bleach, and for me, I just say go in, have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Have just watch it and have a good time, pretty much. That's what I say. It's just fun. It's fun to watch, fun to rewatch. All that. Like when I watch Bleach, I have my brain off even more than when I watch like Dragon Ball Z. Just turn my brain off, enjoy it, have a good time, this and that. That's what I do, because that's the thing. Some series are more complicated. Some series deserve that kind of like critical eye where you're like, this is fine art. This is an acquired delicacy, very well written, blah blah blah. Some series you should view like that, but other series you should just enjoy for what they are. That's what I say. So, I always recommend it. I always recommend Bleach to everyone. I think if you can't enjoy at least a little bit of Bleach, maybe you gotta have fun with it. So, and the anime's coming back, and I'm pumped for that. So, I only watched a few episodes on TV shows when I was a kid, so I don't really know what the story is. Gotta go, but I'll be back in minutes. Alright, dude, that's fine. Yeah, like, I just say, like, Bleach is like Ghost Samurai. That's mostly what it is. Like, these, like, traditional Japanese sort of, like, samurai figures. Well, I won't go that much into it. Like, it's, like, I think the thing that's good about Bleach is, like, you can kind of understand what it's about just from, like, a very basic look at it, Like, I don't really even need to explain it. Like, if you've just seen promotional art for Bleach and stuff like that, it's got that edgy sort of aspect to it. It's got that early 2000s fashion sort of thing going with it. It's got that cool sword factor, dark side, all that stuff to it, really. That's pretty much where I'll leave it at. It's very easy to understand. So, have I played the Witcher series? I have not. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. So, yeah, you could explain that to me, because I never really knew what it was about. But I've heard of it, so... Okay, so Southampton, Warwick. I think Warwick will make that brown. Well, this is exciting. Got this, like, very cute yet very exciting beat going on here, so... It's on sale. Oh, yeah. The thing is, I've heard about, like, Witcher for, like, a long time. From, like, various people. It's just some of those games, right? Like, I've heard... Like, back in the day, I heard about, like, Infamous, and I heard about like, that kind of stuff. And those games, that seemed for a while, weren't really like that. They were more, small scale. And then, like, I would say mainly, like, when The Last of Us came out, that stuff then sort of just became, like, this major, industry-defining thing. It became more of, like, a big thing. Games more, not necessarily in that genre, but like what people would like from that. Because there was like Uncharted as well. Uncharted sort of started that. And I never really was like into those games as much. Not like I didn't like them, but I just never really like played them. Like I never played Uncharted, you know? And I never played The Last of Us either, right? And those games I know are like very like everyone knows them. Like they're like very like kind of standardized games now. And I never really played them, so yeah. But I don't know what The Witcher is about. Like I don't know what genre it's in. I've just heard about it, you know, so. Okay, this is that's a good brown. Okay. So we're looking for. So we got this brown compared to the other red. Is that like a good? Is that good or is that? Yeah, that's distinct. That's very distinct. So. Warwick. 11.22 bucks. Gonna pick it up. Witcher got me in for about 2 weeks. Very much recommend it. Don't worry too much about it. I'm sure you have a good time. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I've never, again, like it's never, it's there. Those are just games that kind of like passed me by back then when people were sort of talking about them. I'm sure they're good games, right? Like you know, I'm sure they're good. It's just that they sort of went over me. So yeah, you know, like if I gave it a shot, I'm sure I probably would enjoy those games more now. You know, now that it's been a while since they came out, and I can kind of look at them in a different way. You know, because back then, like Xbox 360 and stuff, like when that was new, and the PS3, it was funny because like those felt so modern at that time, but like now, Xbox 360, PS3, that's kind of just, that's becoming like retro now because, you know, that's how things work. So nowadays that's more old school in its own way, so that's kind of a funny thing that's happening, but it is. So if I played those games, I probably would like them more. Okay, so Paget. Thankfully, it looks like the loading finally. Oh, is that it? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I click it and then it goes. Isn't that a miracle? Okay, it's loaded. It's good. Okay, so that Paget, Pembroke. Pembroke. St. George's. What's the color of St. George? Let's St. George color. Yeah, well, you know, if you're into it and you're, you know, ordering the game and whatnot, I hope you get that and I hope you enjoy that. You know, 'cause it's a great feeling when you, you know, buy up a game and then you get that and you're like, hey, you know, like you get it and stuff. So, you know, I hope you enjoy that there. Yeah, red cross and a white background. So I always think St. George when I think red because the English flag has that. So we're doing Pembroke. I'm thinking orange in that case, or maybe a purple or orange. Pembroke, Devonshire. Smiths. Orange or purple? Purple. I'm going purple. I'm going purple for Pembroke. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Make a little bit more. Yeah, a very just fundamental purple. Pembroke, we're looking for. City of Hamilton. See how sensitive it is. Pembroke. Okay, got that. Ooh, I remember this song. I love this song so much. Okay, so Pembroke. How many states have I colored? Well, if you mean like countries, I start from pretty much left to right, pretty much. So I started with like Alaska. So I've done Canada, I've done the U.S., including all like the U.S. islands and stuff that they have. I've done Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and then I did Costa Rica and Panama today. So we're doing Bermuda now, and then we'll be into the Caribbean. So pretty much all of North America besides the islands. That's pretty much what I've done. So Pembroke, Devonshire is gonna be blue. Even though I've already done blue, I'm gonna make it another blue. I'm gonna make it a dark blue. It's pretty good, but darker. Yeah, but you know, if you're talking like how many like regions, subdivision areas I've colored, I'm not sure, but it's like a couple hundred at this point. This is the whole like list. And then those are all the ones today that I haven't named. So we still got a lot left, but you know, it's you know, it's you know, it's coming along. So what did I just do? I just did pardon me if this is already answered, but what got you into Touhou? Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about you know. You don't need to worry about asking questions. You know, I don't mind, you know, explaining it. But it is a long story. So when I was young, I did sort of know about Touhou. Like, I saw certain videos online, like when Super Smash Bros. Brawl was new. I saw stuff like that. I saw certain videos. But the thing is, at the time, you gotta keep in mind, there pretty much was like no Touhou scene outside of Japan, really. Like, pretty much every Touhou thing we saw was from Japan, or it was like a translated thing from Japan back then. So most things were still in Japanese at that point. So even though I saw certain videos, I didn't know it was actually called Touhou, because, you know, I can't read... I couldn't read, like, kanji back then, of course, right? So, I didn't know what it was called. So I saw these certain videos about it. Like, I remember, like, a video I saw that was, like, Utsuwa Ryuji, and it was, like, paired with, like, brawl music and stuff like that. So I saw that, and I remember I recognized it, of course, because, you know, I played Brawl, because that was, like, a very big thing when I was a kid, right? But I didn't know the names of the characters, I didn't really know anything about it. So, in that sense, I've known about Touhou sort of for a long time, but also I sort of haven't, right? So I want to say... let's see, what are the time scales here? I believe I first actually heard the name Touhou maybe in 2013, 2014, something like that. I actually heard it, like, called that. And... oh, what was it? Yeah, it was around there. It was around there. And, I heard that. And initially, I wasn't that interested. But the first time I sort of got interested was when because I have played competitive Super Smash Bros. Melee for years. And one of the top players, which is PPMD, you know, whenever he's in interviews or whatever, and he's asked a question like, oh, what kind of music do you listen to? Because that's a very common, like, interview question. And he would always say, and keep in mind, back in the day, Touhou... I mean, Touhou now still is very not understood, but it was even less understood then, so he was like, well, I listen to this music, and don't ask me about it because it would take way too long to explain, but I listen to this music called Touhou music. And it's just this very unique style, and I really like it. So that's what he said. And again, like, when I heard that, I said, oh, Touhou, wait. I know what that is, right? So I was like, oh, he listens to that. So then I looked up Touhou music, and I found this great compilation video. There was this compilation video of, like, all of the final boss themes, pretty much. And I love that video. I still love that video. Really love that video. And at that point, I was like, oh, I was like, I was very impressed. So I pretty much, at that point, looked into some things, sort of like, looked up what Touhou's about, looked at some gameplay of the game, stuff like that, kind of like taught myself kind of the basics. But I never was really... I didn't get too into it at that point, because what happened is that I saw that video, I was amazed, looked at what it's about, and then I was sort of, like, scared. I was like... But I literally said this to myself at the time. I was like, okay, I could get into this, but if I do, like, it would, I'm not sure, like, if it would be good for me to get into this, because there's so much of this. So I was kind of, like, intimidated by it at that point, but that's when I, like, learned what it was about. And again, like, I hovered around it for a couple of years. I had one friend who got into Touhou maybe 2 years after this, and he was into it, and he was, he was all liking it. And he tried to get me into it too. He's like, hey, listen to this song, and I think he sent me Night of Nights, and he sent me Raisin's, I think it's like the 14.5 remix of her theme, which everyone loves, and he's like, oh, he was all pumped, and I listened to it, and I'm like, yeah, this is good, I wasn't really that blown away by it, because again, I had already, like, known about Touhou, but I never knew he was into Touhou, so we hadn't talked about it, really. Like, I didn't even, like, I thought it was a thing that I pretty much knew about. It was kind of a weird thing where, like, I knew about it, but no one else in my life knew about it, right? Because you know, I live in like a very small town and stuff, and it was very rare for me to even know other people who knew much about like anime or Japanese media much, so no one really knew what Touhou was. I thought I was kind of like the only person in my life who knew what it was, so he was all into it, and I was like, oh yeah, I know about that. But I still didn't get into it. But what happened was that this is funny because again, I always knew about Touhou, but I wasn't like into it until I guess 2 years ago. At this point is when I like seriously got into it, and I didn't just kind of hover around it. And what happened was that, you know, if you look at the history of my channel, you'll know that I was doing ASMR reviews. For around a year, I was like really into ASMR. And the reason why I was into ASMR is because I was doing this map, a map of human history, on this exact program. I was doing a map of human history, and that was the most torturous, horrible thing I ever did in my life. It was horrible. It's worse. It was the worst. You know, it was the worst thing ever. But you know, basically, I was on that, and I did that map, and basically, I was working like 12 hours, 14 hours a day on that, like every day, whatnot. And basically, the only like relaxation I got from that was listening to like an ASMR video per day, just to like get a moment to breathe. But I was just on that, and you know, eventually I started commenting on ASMR videos, and I started like getting into the whole kind of like community thing with that. And through that, I found Touhou ASMR, specifically the Arnie Village MMD ASMR animation thing. I found that, and immediately I said to myself, because I recognized it, right? I was like, oh, it's Touhou, right? And at the time, I thought Touhou wasn't really that big anymore. And I was like, oh, Touhou's still around. Like, you know, it's not this mythical thing that was just around back when I was a kid in, like, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Because keep in mind, back then, it was popping, right? Like, 2010s and whatnot. I remember that when I was a kid. I wasn't, again, like, I observed it, and I thought Touhou was sort of, like, dead. So I was like, oh, it's still around. Saw that, and pretty much once I got into that ASMR, I slowly drifted from ASMR, and I slowly drifted towards Touhou. And it was a funny thing, because even though I did ASMR reviews back then, all my Touhou stuff got like a way better engagement. So I already got the feeling that people wanted me to talk about Touhou a lot more than ASMR, really. So I'm not into ASMR anymore because I stopped working on that whole map of human history thing, because I was literally like suicidal about it. I'm not gonna get into it, but I literally was like suicidal, so I had to stop doing it. And I stopped the ASMR too after that, and after that I had a break, of course, and then I just got into Touhou. I was like, okay, well, I have free time now, so let's go. Like, I can finally do this. I can finally get into Touhou. So then I went into it, and that's pretty much the story. I've been like building myself up since then, in terms of my learning about Touhou and stuff. So in a weird way, I've been around for a long time, but in a weird way, I'm also very recent in that way. That's why I say it's complicated. Like, people are like, are you new getting into Touhou? Or are you like recent? Well, I'm sort of both, you know? So that's why it's complicated. But anyway, my story is long also, but I'll keep it short. 3 years ago, I got hit with a Rhythm Heaven remix, Nika Nika Duga, Ryu Seigun, and I went down the rabbit hole. Yeah, honestly, that's what it was for me. In fact, the thing that got me back into Touhou was this music video that I was talking about. I looked at that music video, and I loved it. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I love this content. I saw it, and I literally said to myself, I'm going to comment on every Touhou video I watch. I'm going to get into this. I love this. and I've been going since then. So that's the story. It's a long story, but I don't mind telling it, because a lot of people don't know. I made a video about it, it was to the Touhou fans or whatever. So I made a video about it, but I pretty much just explained the same thing that I just explained, except kind of shorter. So yeah, that's the story. So yeah, so it's interesting. So feel free to anyone else if they want to kind of like share their story on it too, that's fine. With Touhou, life goes more great. Yeah, like that's what it is. It's just like the thing with Touhou is that it's a funny thing, because one thing you got to keep in mind is that like I had sort of gotten to a point where I kind of like accepted that I wasn't really gonna have like I wasn't gonna have another series that I really like deeply enjoyed, or a series that I could like really just completely love, right? Whereas, because I'll admit, like I'm a fan of like Mother, or Earthbound if you want to call it that, the Mother series. I'm very much a fan of that, and I really love that series, and that's really one of the only other series that I have that for me I really don't have problems with. I'm really just kind of a complete lover of it, right? And with Touhou, that's what it is for me. And the difference is like Mother is like a very like short, contained series that barely even got made, whereas like with Touhou, there's like so much of it. And that's the thing that's amazing for me is like I can have a series that I love this much that I have so much that I can still learn about, right? Like there's just so much that you can go and learn about with it. And that's just amazing to me, because I had sort of given up on really having a series that I could love love completely in a serious way, and enjoy learning about it and all that. So for me, it's like a real blessing for me. But yeah, back when I was 11, Nika Nika Duga, Ryusegan, there I saw Karate Joe with a cool ribbon, also with Pepsi Man looking outfit. I was fighting off a staff carrying Rainbow Lantern Girl. Before that, there was a cat with a cool hat, and everyone with cool hats. Reminds me of TF2. The next day, I was greeted with a Night of Nights Rhythm Heaven remix, so I was fascinated by the cast. After a week, I got Mac rolled and met Mima on a Flash animation at the same evening, mind you. Then I was invested because it won't leave me alone, and I just rolled with it. Alright, I get that though, That's what it is with Touhou, it's just like, you'll look into stuff, and then you'll like meet other people, and then you'll like get into these, other groups and stuff like that, or other groups will even come to you. I mean, I got people like, who come to me now, and stuff like that. It's I mean, it's cool, but it's also kind of like, whoa, it's like, After that point, I loved the music, the characters, and everything. Special thanks to the SDM crew for pulling me into Touhou. It didn't stop nagging me to check about it. Oh yeah. It's good that you found a crew, found a group and stuff like that. It's funny for me because like the thing with like Touhou people is that a lot of times they're just very engaged and like very dedicated to Touhou. Where like the funny thing is like a lot of times I'll have people subscribe to my channel just because I like comment on their videos and I like Touhou and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, and they come in and this and that, and it's really nice, of course, because ASMR people aren't really exactly as excited, probably for good reasons, but But thus, I played my first non-official Touhou game at 2020 December the 25th, that being Touhou Rhythm Carnival. Oh, really? Well, I know a lot of the Osu boys, right? Like, I know a lot of the boys who are on Osu and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people on the old sites, because a lot of people now are uploading a lot of, like, old remixes that were on certain sites, and they were only available on these certain sites. And because no one goes to a specific website anymore for music, they either just go to like YouTube or Spotify. A lot of these are getting uploaded nowadays, so I'm seeing a lot of these old boys where they had their old sites that they were on, and it's cool. It's cool that you got like these like 2008 remixes, and they're coming back and being more distributed now. So that's cool. It's good to see. So okay, where was I at though? So I did blue. So we're doing Pembroke, Devonshire, Smiths. Okay, so we're doing Smiths. So Smiths is going to be gray because, you know, Smith. That's a good basic gray. I'll take that. Okay, so Smiths. Okay, got it. Good. Hamilton. Now Hamilton could be orange. I'm thinking Hamilton will be an orange. Whew. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like at this point, because Moria Shrine went down, I probably will end up playing a lot more Touhou fan games, because, you know, I've been streaming like Touhou 1 or whatever, but like it really sucks because, again, like I was like, oh well, let me, you know, do like a lunatic run of every game. I'm like, you know, blah blah blah. So I decided to do that. But then like Moria Shrine goes down like the moment that happens, so it's like, ugh, that sucks. So like I might actually just check out more fan games because of the fact that Moria Shrine's down and stuff. Because fan games are still really easy to get and all that. But, you know, now it's like, oh, well, you know. Now I can't really get the other games anymore, really. At least on Moria, because before I only used Moria. That's all I knew how to use. So I'm sort of have to, you know, I'll either have to teach myself how to use another emulator, or I'm just gonna have to do something else. And it really sucks because, you know, it was just very inconvenient for me. It was like the worst timing of all time for me. So. But my first official Touhou was Lotus Land Story and EOSD. I don't know what to choose, so I start off with both. Got my first 1cc in LLS. Shortly after that, second 1cc in EOSD. Well, good job. You know, good job on that. You know, good job going for that. You know, I started in order, so I started Touhou 1. I know about the other games plenty. You know, but I've been playing them on Lunatic. I've been streaming them on Lunatic. You know, and you know, that's what I've been doing. So when it comes to playing the games, streaming them on Lunatic, and that's just how I play. Obviously a no continue playthrough and this and that, so it's just very it's just the worst time, you know. It's just it was very bad timing for me. But yeah, Lotus Land Story is a great one to start off with, frankly. That's a really good one. I probably wouldn't recommend Mystic Square for your first time because I hate the extra stage in Mystic Square. But yeah, I think LLS is a great one to start off with, you know. Touhou 2 is still, I think, a great one if you want. I mean, it's sort of tough, but it's workable. You know, EOSD is good. I definitely wouldn't recommend your first Lunatic run to be on EOSD because, you know, RNG and things. But you know, Imperishable Night is good for you know. And for me, I really like UFO. I mean, for me, my favorite starting ones Yeah, I think LLS is a good starting one. I think Touhou 2 is a good starting one. I think Touhou 10 and 12 are good. That's what I probably would say. And the Phantasmagories are good too. I mean, you can start all over the place. It's kind of like Final Fantasy, where it's like, you know, like for me, I always start in order because that's just how I am. I just, you know, but you can start in a lot of different places and you'll be alright. But, yeah, it said I went into Moria, but didn't know I can download games there. On a positive note, I became a member of the Moria Shrine Forum. That's good, you know. The thing is, I was never on forums back in the day. I never was on forums. I was always like on YouTube comments and stuff like that. But it's good if you can talk with the boys and stuff there. I know the Moria boys, they're even more... I mean, they're chill about it, but they're also, you know... I mean, it's just sad. Like, it's just sad. Like, I'm not mad about it, I'm just sad. That's what it is. It's just like... You know? Because, like, especially back in the day, you know? I mean, back in the day, look. The internet was a free place. We pirated. We adventured. We did all this. And now, everything is all corporatized and centralized. And I thought with Touhou, at the very least, like... we'd be able to hold on to this. Because you gotta keep in mind, it's like... there would be... I've said this before. When this happened, I said this, and people were all like, oh, you shouldn't say that. There would be no Touhou international community if not for pirating. Simply put, it would not exist. You know, there is no official Japanese, like non-Japanese localization of the Touhou games. There is no international release of them. There is nothing else we have. You know, so, you know, whatever. From a Japanese perspective, it's not that bad because you can just get the jewel case, get the physical release. You can just buy a physical copy of any of the games. That's fine. But you can't do that for anywhere else. You know, if I could just buy a physical copy of the Touhou games, I would totally do it. I would totally do it. I would get it, I would get the CDs, and I would bloody play it. But you just can't do it. You know? And until you're able to, you know, seriously. But, but anyway. Found it randomly by searching shrine images to draw. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I've known about Moria Shrine for a long time, right? Because, you know, I've, well, bloody, you know, whenever you want to learn about Touhou, you go to Moria Shrine. They're great at, like, introducing you to stuff, and they're great at giving you, like, a good kind of, like, community... a good community perspective, because there's a lot of people who give you, like... there are a lot of, like, Touhou subsections and communities that aren't really as good at kind of introducing it to you, but the Moria dudes, they're good dudes. They're good dudes. They're here for the content. They're here to deliver it for us and help us and do all this, and I love those boys. Love the Moria boys. They are heroes. They are heroes to the Touhou international scene. I love those boys, so... yeah. Okay, so St. George's is going to be red. Okay, so let's... St. George's right here. Whew. St. George's. Okay. The boys there are fire. They have Bible-like pages for explaining things. I returned fire with more Bible pages. Yeah, well, they got the whole, like, they have like a tutorial, and they made like some game where you, like a tutorial for Touhou where you can like play as Flander or something, and yeah, they got like they got tutorials, and they got they have so much stuff on that site, honestly. That site is such a joy. One of my favorite sites that's still up. You got Moria Shrine, you got Newgrounds, which there is good Touhou stuff on Newgrounds and stuff like that. And, you know, you still got people on their Nika Nika Duga games that they're on and this and that. And it's just great when you have a site that's just lasted for such a long time. And it's just, it stood the test of time. And you can still go there and find stuff from, like, 2008 and still just enjoy it and feel like you're at home at stuff. I love that stuff, you know? It's really good, so... Okay, so we have the city of Hamilton and the town of St. George's. So that's a B. And then... Okay, this might. So what do we got here? City of Hamilton. Okay. Well, that's gonna be orange too. Spaghetti Boys. Remember when Sean Baby was good? Sean Baby. Forgive me, sir. I'm not sure if I heard of Sean Baby. Maybe I've heard of it. If you could explain it there. If it's something from back in the day, I mean, you know, I'm sure I would like to inquire, but you know. Whoa, this song is poppin'. A City of Hamilton. Sean Baby used to have a website. Oh yeah, yeah. Was it like a Touhou website or something, or you know, like, was it like a music site or something? Because I've seen a lot of those. I've seen a lot of those like classic music sites and stuff like that. You know, cause you just yeah. Back on the point, you're pretty dedicated on coloring every subdivision and having joy in doing that. I don't think I can stay here since I have English classes in the next 30 minutes. That's no problem, dude. Oh yeah, it's, the thing is, I'm almost done here, actually. We're almost done. In fact, I think I have one more, actually. So, we're pretty much done. We're pretty much done. It's actually, we're basically done here. So, you stood the test, dude. You know, I got one more, so, but yeah, you know, thanks for sticking around. Hope you do well in your English and all that. You know, definitely good to see you. You know, English was always one of my favorite classes, so long as the teachers weren't trolling me, and they were, you know, whatnot. So I hope you do well in that, and you know, thanks for tuning in and all that. Good to see you. But Spaghetti Boys, it was a Maddox type site. Maddox type site. A Maddox type site. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just well, it sounds old school. I don't really hear things like that these days. So, okay, town of St. George's. Okay, so let's make this. Just a dark one, because it's such a tiny place anyway. Okay, can I... Town of St. George's? We got St. George's, and then we got, like, Town of St. George's. I might need to manually do that. This is great for waiting. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, that's what this all is, right? So. Ah, now you're a bit hungry? Oh well. Hope you can enjoy something. You know. I'm an apple man myself. I love my apples, of course. I love my spaghetti. You know, I love this and that. But, you know, I hope things go well for you. You know. So, yeah. Good seeing you, always. And, yeah. Okay, so... St. George's. City of St. George, there you go. Okay. So what I'm going to do to make sure this is colored... Okay, the last is this one, and so long as this next one is red, then that means it's colored, because I can barely even see this. Okay, so color that. And that should be it. Yeah, there it is. So we got it. Well, I'm happy you can, you know, just chill on here and, you know. I mean, you know, that's for the most part what I'm doing. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm doing this at the moment, so why not let people come on and you know, chime in if they really feel like it. So yeah, but that's it. That's it actually. So that's Bermuda colored. You can see it colored there, but it's still not really all that noticeable. But we have all of them for now. So I could name them. Like go through each of these and name them, but I usually don't do that on stream because it's just unfun. You know, it's not really as yeah. So and it's also annoying to just go here, copy paste the title, and with that. So I'll do that later. I'll get the names down because for every color I use as well, I have to write down the code for it. I gotta write down the specific like number sequence associated with it so I can actually save the color. Because there wouldn't be much of a point if I colored all these and then I don't even keep the colors, right? So, oh, but look at that! It's zooming out and you know, we can see it. You know, we can see it. It's North America, the North American landmass. Don't have the Caribbean yet, but there you go. It's growing, you know, it's, now you get to see it, in full, so, you know. And I like taking just a little moment to look at it, because, you know, it's, you know, it's a nice sight. The thing is, though, it takes a little bit for the borders to reformat properly, so let me just put the borders back in and then it should be fine. Yeah, it's already coming in again. But yeah, you can see that. So that's all that's there, and you know, still got, you know, still got a lot left, but it's coming in, so. Oh man. I know I have a lot of British viewers actually. I have several people from the UK who like watching me, which I enjoy, of course. I think people can tell that I am a fan of the UK, so I am a bit excited when I get to do the UK, but that one's going to be really tough, because as you can see, the UK is just covered. Europe is pretty covered, but anyway, that's good. I'm pretty happy at that. So, okay. That's the site of it. Okay, so let's save it. Okay. Okay, so there you go. It's saved, it's in my downloads, we got it. Ugh, okay. Whew, and I gotta breathe for a second. Okay. So, what is it? It's like 48. Actually, yeah, I think I'll call it here because I was thinking maybe I would like play some Touhou 1, but honestly, it is pretty late, and I do have some videos that I got in the pot, you know, that I want to finish. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll just leave it here, finish editing my videos, and hopefully those will be up tomorrow. And you know, maybe if I'm doing well, I'll stream them tomorrow as well. I never know when I'm going to stream, but you know, I try to stream as often as I can. So I'm happy that you know, so many people tuned in and they enjoyed it. Good talking with you guys. You know, definitely very nice for me. Very nice for me that people enjoy this, that people tune in and this and that. Because you know, I know you could be watching you know, other things and whatever. You know, I don't want to be all like too like, well, thanks so much, but you know, I appreciate it. Okay, you know, tickles my heart, right? So I do appreciate it, and yeah, I think I'll be calling this one. So yeah, this is a good one. We made good progress on this one, and honestly, it took way longer just on Bermuda. Like so much of it was just spent on Bermuda, but we got a good little story time moment out of it. So you know, happy you enjoyed it, happy you tuned in, and yeah. So with that said, I'm Spaghetti King. I love you all. Thanks for watching, and farewell.